David in London calls? I don't know if he called, but he wrote and he says, "Hey Paul, I know you have recommended Monoblocks over an integrated stereo amplifier. If I had the same money to spend, let's say $5,000 or pounds, would you make the same recommendation, or does the monoblock option only work with a larger outlay? Also, would you recommend a passive preamp to go with monoblocks?" Well, I'm always in favor of monoblocks. That's one of the reasons PS Audio makes quite a number of monoblocks. We make the M700, the M1200, the BHK 300s and 600s. I mean, those are all monoblock amplifiers. And we do that for a reason. Monoblocks have separate chassis, separate power supplies. In other words, for those of you that don't know, a monoblock is a stereo amplifier chopped in half and made into two chassis. The difference really is that each one has its own power supply. But $5,000, oh my goodness, you can do, well, if you go with PS Audio, we can easily hook you up with monoblocks for way less than that. And you don't have to put that much money out. So given a choice of an integrated, if that kind of money, oh, absolutely. I would go monoblocks and I would get a decent preamplifier. Passive preamplifiers, well, a lot of that depends on your source. What are you feeding it? If you are into digital audio, I wouldn't have a preamp at all. I would buy one of our DACs or somebody's DAC, don't buy our DAC, but you buy a DAC that is a good sounding DAC and use its volume control, because modern DACs, their volume controls are great. Ours are completely lossless. And I know most other companies do the same thing. If you're into phono, well, that's different. Now you need a phono preamplifier. Now you're going to need some way to control the volume. That's a much stickier wicket, as they would say over in Britain. So I think it really depends. But specifically on the monoblocks, absolutely. Go with the monoblocks. Find a pair that you can afford, and life is going to be good. All right. Thank you. Bye.